old is it? Do you know?
We'll figure out in post.
Man.
26?
I don't think so.
I don't think we're that far.
I think it's like 23 or 24.
I want to say 24.
I think it's like 24.
I want to say 24.
24 sounds right.
All right, so we're not gonna label it. But, look back at episode insert here.
Yeah. So man, welcome back to the pod, Bob.
Welcome back to the pod. Gee.
Man, it has been like a month or two.
Man, it's been forever.
What have you been up to in the past 2 months since the last pod?
Man, a whole bunch of nothing. Well, no, I can't say that. I've been working on royal lineage stuff like crazy. Mm-hmm. This has been my 2 months off from working.
Woo!
Yeah, it's been a whole 2 months since the last pod we recorded, and left my job or whatever. But yeah, I just been working, trying to get this brand off the ground. What else have I been doing? A lot of yard work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Summertime or spring is coming around, so a lot of yard work. Realizing I got allergies.
Man, having to do yard work and realizing you have allergies to yard work is terrible. That sounds terrible. Nothing about that sounds correct.
It is the worst. And I don't have a big backyard, but it's big enough. Yeah. And
oh shit. What? I forgot. My woman asked me to do something before I left the house, and I forgot.
Yeah. Well, so is life now. So is life.
Damn.
But yeah, that's about it, man. Just working, head down, feet to the ground, trying to make some money or whatever, get the brand off the ground, putting things in motion for the whole summer, planning the black market,
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the black market this year as a vendor.
Yeah.
I'm not team black market this year.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. We can talk about the black market stuff later.
Yeah.
But what you been up to? Birthday passed?
Yeah, my birthday passed. We went to Tennessee.
That's what's up.
Me and my woman, we went down there together. We took a boat ride on the Mississippi River. That was dope. We got to eat at BB King's restaurant.
Fire.
Right? We got to go on Bill Street. We got to see the big fancy Memphis bridge that they had lit up like the Memphis Grizzlies because they were playing the Warriors, in the playoffs. They love Ja Morant down there. They love him like he's been there for forever. You would have thought he went to like University of Tennessee or something. Nice. They love Ja.
Yeah. He's the culture. He's the culture down there.
He is the culture down there.
I think they loved Zebo the same way when he was there.
Well, to be fair, I didn't go down there, but the love they have for this guy is crazy. Mm-hmm. Crazy. And so we went to a record store down there. We didn't buy no records, but we went down there, and the hotel was nice. We chilled. Oh, they had a big concert down there when we were down there. Mm-hmm. It was Meg Thee Stallion, Moneybagg Yo, Lil Wayne. It was a lot. There was a lot of people. We didn't go, but it was going on down there.
How was BB King's restaurant?
It was good. It's called like Itty Bitty or Ita Bitta or something like that. It was good. Was
it soul food?
No, it's like fine cuisine, fine dining.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got like some Cajun.
I want soul food from BB.
It's plenty of soul food down there. Like honestly, the food at Ita Bitta was good, but the best place we went was this random ass spot called Automatic Slims. I had got the salmon with the spinach. With the cream spinach. Mm-hmm. That cream spinach was so fire. I'm telling you, I never in my life thought I would be looking forward to cream spinach. But this, it was so perfectly seasoned. If Gordon tasted this, he couldn't say shit. You gonna have to just taste this, give it 5 stars, and keep going.
Keep on.
It
on
was.
To the next one.
It was. Look, it was so good. I got one to go. And I feel it was also the best value when it comes from price to taste.
Okay.
Because it was the best food I had, yet it was the cheapest food I had. Yeah. And, at the fine dining place like the BB Kings and stuff, it's good, but they don't give you as much. You know what I'm saying?
The portions.
Yeah. But the dessert at BB King slapped. We had this white chocolate vanilla bread pudding or something. And it was elite, and it was free because it was my birthday. And you can, you can taste the free in it. You know what I'm saying?
You can taste the free.
You can taste the free.
You can taste that FREE.
Like when a nigga give you one hot Cheeto, you know what I'm saying?
That one bang.
Yeah.
That'd be the best one in the whole bag.
Yeah. And then after that, me and my woman, we actually moved in together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're. So that's what I'm doing now. I took a break from putting stuff together to come and do a pod. So
yeah, it's been a while. Got to feed the people. So,
yeah,
man. But that's what's up. You know, y'all. You had a real. This past couple months has been real interesting for you. You know, my little brother, his birthday, same day as yours.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy Maurice, his same day as yours. Yeah. So many people.
My woman had asked one day. She said, "What happened to the intern?"
The intern somewhere with his girl.
Like that was like the Cosby Show when the cousin came upstairs and never came back down.
Man, never came down. He still up there in the room sleep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll come back. But yeah, it's been a lot going on. A lot of stuff in sports that we missed. A lot of stuff in just like the social media climate we missed. Ooh. Like we haven't recorded since Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah, that was the last. Yeah, that was the last pod.
That was the last one.
Damn.
So we missed a lot.
We did.
But I ain't true, man. It's all in due time. Like I said, we'll get back to it. So, what you got on docket, man? What's first up? Lay it on me. Pause.
So I know they typically don't like when we do sports first. So
yeah, we can say sports.
What about music? How you feel about music?
Oh yeah. I can do music first.
Okay, so over the past month or so, we've had, I would say, 3 high-profile music releases.
Yeah, high profile, and then I got some people in there running throw me, but yeah.
Yeah. So we had Jack Harlow, "Come Home, the Kids Missed You."
Mm-hmm.
We had Future, "I Never Liked You," and we got Kendrick, "Mr. Morales," and the Big Steppers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, do you have any opinions on any of the 3? I know you don't listen to mainstream
and
music.
we got a 4th. Like don't just skip.
Who's the 4th?
What's his name drop? Pusha T drop.
Oh, Pusha T. You're right.
Pusha T drop. Pusha T drop.
You're right.
You put Jack Harlow in there before you put Pusha T in the middle.
That's because, you know what? I was just talking to my brother about it, and my brother was saying he was listening to the Jack Harlow. So that's why I thought more of him. But
yeah, sure.
But I like Pusha T album more than Jack Harlow's.
Yeah. But yeah, Pusha T dropped. It's Almost Dry. That dropped. I'm not a Jack Harlow fan. Sorry, didn't listen to it. Not a big Future fan or whatever. I might give it a listen.
You should. You should.
Unfortunately, I gotta start listening to music because we do a pod. I might have to just start listening to new
stuff. It is at the point where it's as cheap as it's ever been. It ain't like we got to go out and spend your $10 so we can review this album. Yeah. It's like it was part of the $9.99 you spent already.
Yeah, but I spent my $9.99 for other stuff now. Like I use my money how I want to use it.
No, for sure.
So,
but like I said, with music being so accessible, you can say not like with me working at a factory, I have so much idle time. Well, not idle time, but like time where I can't do much else but work.
Right.
So it's like, okay, Jack Harlow came out. It's an hour long. Let me listen to it. Or
right.
It's 40 minutes. And same thing with Pusha T and everybody else. And that's how I've been able to consume my music more. Mm-hmm. Just to be like, I got nothing to do for an hour. Let me do it.
Yeah.
And then you come across some gems. Like I said, on that Jack Harlow, that I Got a Shot. That's my shit. And like if I didn't give it a chance, I would have never heard it. And then Future's album. I've never really listened to a Future album from start to finish, except for this one, and I enjoyed it. It was a good album. Like, to me, out of the 4 albums that came out, it's the second best to me.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like I said, only 2 I listened to was the Kendrick Lamar and the Pusha T. The Pusha T, of course, is first, because that's what dropped first. And I loved it. I liked the fact that he had that. Half of it was produced by Kanye, other half was produced by Pharrell, and then like I think maybe a week later, he put out the same album, but he cut it up into like versus style. So he switched the track list around, and the first couple songs are by one producer, and the next set by the other producer or whatever. So I like that. That was pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Pretty cool concept. Right?
That's sweet. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool concept.
Yeah, that's a nice concept.
I was really surprised to hear No Malice on I Pray For You. I think that was a standout track to me.
Yeah.
Of course the 2 singles off of it, Diet Coke and Neck and Wrist.
Neck and Wrist is fire.
Neck and Wrist.
Neck and Wrist.
Neck and Wrist is fire.
So, I will say, I think I told you this off camera that Pusha T does a good job of picking his singles. He picked the songs that I feel are the most commercially successful, or that has the potential to be the most commercially successful. Because Neck and Wrist and Diet Coke are my two favorite songs on the album.
See, I remember you saying that like a couple of days ago, and I feel like commercial records or like singles, I think he could have did Scrape It Off the Top with Lil Uzi Vert, and that would have went well too.
I'm not saying it wouldn't have went well, but the ones he picked are the ones he should have picked, and I can't disagree with what he picked.
Okay.
How do you feel now? The one we both listened to. Well, I listened to Pusha T's also, but I only gave his one listen. Everybody else I gave like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you think of Kendrick's initially? Because it's been about 4 or 5 years. We've been waiting on Kendrick.
5 years since then.
It's been 4 or 5 years. Kendrick finally drops Double's album. What are your thoughts?
So I told you this off mic. This is not what I wanted. It's not what I expected, but I'm happy with what I got. You know what I mean? Like, I was expecting more like rapidy rap from like the Good Kid, Mad City side, but I think he fell more. To me, this felt like a blend of Good Kid, Mad City, Damn, and Spinning Butterfly. It felt like a mesh between those, which, like I said, I didn't want that because each one of those albums sound totally different from one another, and they all give a significant message, or speak from a particular point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Where this one, I was like, I expected more of like what he did on the Heart Part 5, or what he did on Baby Keem's 2 songs he got with him or whatever. I was expecting stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting the more introspective, these are my problems, or these are my problems, and these are the problems that we all face. Like, I wasn't expecting preachy Kendrick or whatever. But I'm happy with what I got. You know what I mean? Like, I walked into the restaurant and the chef was like, I got you, bro. Like, don't even worry about the menu. I got you. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So,
what's your standout track?
I like N95 a lot. I like, not Purple Hearts. What's the other one? Savior. Is it Father Time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Father Time, and the one Mama Sober. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
It's the one he's speaking about his mom and like the sexual abuse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I like those. Those are like standouts to me, and I'm sure if I listen to it again, I can find like other titles.
Yeah, and see, the ones that I like are like completely opposite. But I think that's what makes that album good or great, because you just said 4 or 5 songs that you thought were the best. And if I say my 4 or 5 songs, it's none of the 4 or 5 that you picked. You know what I'm saying? So that's 10 out of 18.
Right.
And I'm saying that speaks to Kendrick as an artist, because the 2 songs that stand out to me are Die Hard, which I think is like track 3, and We Cry Together.
Yeah, We Cry Together. That's
Look, so Eminem has always been my favorite rapper growing up. So, and Eminem is like this master storyteller with songs like "Come On Everybody," "Stan," "Kim," shit like another. He had a whole bunch of other shit. But the way Kendrick told this story, this conversation, in this way, making it rhyme, making it flow, making it clever.
Right.
Like, to me, that was just master class, and that was honestly one of the best songs I've heard in years. Like, pieces of art I've consumed in years. And even though I say that, I know it's not going to be a song I play on a regular basis, just because of how it's a pretty heavy song.
Yeah,
so,
it's really harsh on the ears.
Yeah, it's harsh on the ears for sure. But that first initial listen, and maybe even the occasional listen, it'll just be great.
Yeah, I was yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. It was my nephew's birthday, and we were TJ. So we were in the car or whatever, and we were. I had to go pick up my sister had to work, so she brought the cake over here, and I had to go pick up the candles. So we in the car, we drive to the store where they get the candles. Me and India, and so it came on while we were driving, and so she turned it. I was telling her about it, so she turned it up or whatever. And when I say the car was like quiet, like the whole ride, she listened to it. And then, like, at the end, like, the tap dance sounds came on or whatever. And she was like, is that supposed to be done fucking? And I was like, just listen, just wait. And then the little end part came on. She's like, oh, that's really good. Yeah. So, but like I said, I think this album was, like, really, really, really good. But from the only person that's delivered what I expected them to deliver in music so far has been... well, that I've listened to, put it that way, has been Pusha T. I expected him to rap about what he rapped about.
Well, that's because that's what he rap about all day, every album.
So like, but so far everybody that
I've sold drugs,
and I still ain't got caught, and I'm shitting on y'all niggas. This is why I'm the best. But like every artist I've been looking for albums from, I did not expect. I didn't want what I got, but I'm happy with what I got.
So what do you be wanting from niggas?
I didn't. Well, no, I would say I didn't expect what I got, but I'm happy with what I got. So like with the Big Crit album that came out this year, I did not expect a love album from Big Crit or like a kind of memorabilia style album from Big Crit. I'm just used to him delivering things a certain way, and like even though like all his albums don't sound the same, but it still sound like a Big Crit, album or whatever. Where this one did not sound like a Big Crit album, but I was like, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with what I got. Like he tried something new and like stacked up to what other people do within this vein. It may not be the best, but his outing in doing this, I like it. It was good. And then I do want to say, like, I think
Pusha T's rapping about the same shit too much.
No.
Oh.
I think Kendrick Lamar's new album. No, I'm gonna rearrange it. The Ghetto Gods album by Earth Gang is what I feel like is what Kendrick wanted that album to be, and this album, the Earth Gang album, stacks up way better to me. To me, I still got the Earth Gang album as album of the year to me.
And I haven't heard it.
I got that album as album of the year.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a listen since that's what I do at work now. I give albums listens.
You need just a music review channel. You need a music review channel.
I mean, I do it enough. Like
you need to do music reviews, bro. You do. You should. You should.
I feel like I'm unbiased enough.
Yeah, and then you be at work, the music drop while you at work, so you can play it, get 2-3 listens in, go home, go to sleep, wake up, record something real quick, put it out. Yeah. You should do that. You should usually do it.
Yeah,
but like I said, the Earth Gang album is like really, really good so far. Well, not so far, like since when it dropped, but it has a lot of those like positive like black messages or whatever in it. But it's done on like really, really poppy beats, like or not poppy, but like popular beats or whatever. And it's not so preachy. Like Amen with Music Soul Child, they flipped one of the Music Soul Child tracks or whatever. He had a song called Power with Nick Cannon and CeeLo Green. That's really
Nick Cannon.
Nick ain't even rapping though. He just like kind of ad-libbing or just talking over the track or whatever. American Horror Story, All Eyes on Me. It's a really good album. It's a really good album.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
I think you'll like it from the production value. I think you'll like it, and then just like I said, how they delivered their messages, Black Pearls. It's a really good album. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. But yeah, that's how I felt about music. That's the music so far up to this point.
All right, and next thing I wanted to get on was it has been like super news for like the past 2 weeks, which is the StockX and Nike thing.
Yeah, you gotta feel me in.
Which is really my thing.
Yeah.
Which would be a nice center pan, just like like just crop this nigga out.
Yeah.
But so this is what happened. and I'm gonna try to say this as concisely as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nike makes shoes.
Right.
Nike sells shoes.
Right.
StockX resells shoes. So StockX has no inventory. StockX gets shoes from people who wish to sell to people who wish to buy.
Right.
So right. So what StockX does is they'll take the products, they'll authenticate the products, make sure they're real, and then they'll ship them to the buyer.
Right.
And StockX's whole thing has been, authentication, and if we get a product and we give it to you, you know it's real.
Right.
That has been their thing. So then StockX, then Nike, Nike is investing heavily into this metaverse thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then StockX is trying to get into the metaverse with NFTs as well.
Mm-hmm.
But because StockX doesn't make shoes or sell shoes really, they are using Nike products to make NFTs of.
Right.
And Nike is like, nigga, no, you not. So Nike started suing StockX, like, no, you can't do that. You're not. That's our intellectual property. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then StockX tried to fight back. And then Nike was like, oh, you gonna fight back, nigga? Well, that's why you sell fake shoes. And then what they had released was, they said Nike over a 4-month period had bought some shoes from StockX, and 4 of them came back fake. Now, they didn't say how many. They didn't say how many they bought. So they didn't say they bought 40 or 400. So I don't know if it's 10% or 1%.
Right.
So people especially in like Detroit, where niggas try to buy and resell shoes and shit,
Mm-hmm.
they're saying, oh, well, no, like, so StockX sells fake. So people assume that every shoe from StockX ever is fake.
Nah.
And that's just not the case. Because I've sold plenty of shoes on StockX, and every shoe I've sold on StockX came directly from Nike, Finish Line, Foot Locker, some retailer.
Right.
So,
and I can vouch for that. I lived with you for a year.
Yeah.
I can vouch for
yeah.
that.
So I don't know why they would think that all the shoes are fake. And I was a professional authenticator for a decade. I was a banker. I authenticated money. I authenticated checks. And from when I was a rookie to when I retired or whatever, like, things got by me.
Right.
Like, things would get by me sometimes. Sometimes stupid shit would get by me, and sometimes some really big shit would get by me. And I'm saying it's money. I'm a person. I'm human. And with the StockX thing, like, yeah, you ordered 4 shoes, but how many did you order? Like I said, I just don't know.
Right.
And damn, somebody shit knocking. And
Recording.
right. And so I'm saying, even though I was authenticating money and currency and things like that, it still got by me, and it also depended on the product. So like I said, if I give you a $1 bill, you're not gonna check to see if that dollar is real. You don't care. It's $1.
Unless it's like obviously fake.
If it's obviously fake, of course. But if I give you $101 bills, you're not gonna check them because they're $1 bills. If I hand you a $100 bill, yeah, you go check it, and then it might be real, it might be fake. But when as a company we take a loss, it's not saying, oh, like, this nigga Greg had $100 loss or whatever. They put that shit as a company, and then as a company they'll say, oh, we had 20 million in fraud. And it sounds like a lot, but when you got a whole bunch of employees, a whole bunch of customers and shit like that, nigga, everybody got $100 and it equaled up to 20 million. You know what I'm saying? So everybody fucked up just a little bit, and when you add it together, it looks bad.
Right.
So I don't think StockX is out here selling fakes intentionally. I don't think it's nothing crazy like that. It's not going to stop me from ordering from StockX, because this is the thing too. These are professional authenticators. If you get a fake past professional authenticator, that means that fake was good. That mean that fake was good enough, to the point where if I'm wearing it on my feet, you're not gonna come up to me and tell me my shoe is fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, first off, nigga, how dare you? Like, but you have no reason to believe my shoe is fake. I ordered some fake shoes before, and I haven't yet to wear them, bro. I can't wear them. I can't bring myself to wear them. I'm trying to sell them, not sell them, but like I might give them to like a homeless man or something, because I just can't do nothing with them.
Right.
But I didn't get them off of StockX. I got them off of eBay.
Wow.
So, and eBay is great, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I've been selling a whole bunch of shit on eBay. I've been selling shit on eBay for like 60 days or whatever, and I'm over $1,000.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Happy for you, man.
Thank you.
Happy for you.
So that was my monologue.
So I think this...
I did not bring any water here.
You did not. You want to go grab some?
No, go ahead.
So, I think I wanted to dive into like the whole reseller, the whole retail resale market.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's ways to get around that. Like around like let's just say, yeah, StockX is selling fake shoes. They have a third, fourth, fifth party company overseas somewhere making replica shoes or whatever, getting them shipped over here, and they just selling them as real or whatever. They just passing them off like these are real shoes or whatever. I think like the only reason why the resale market exists the way it does and the thriving way that it does is because of the way the retail market does things. So instead of making a limited run on the shoe, like just make the fucking shoes for everybody to have. But instead you do the raffle, or back in the day people used to line up outside and get beat up and killed for shoes. And then it moved to the raffles, and now you got to battle with bots and all of this stuff. It's like you could get around all of that. There would be no need for fake shoes if y'all just made the fucking shoes.
Yeah, but and that's one of those things. They want the product to be desired. If you can get a product,
it's gonna be this. It's always gonna be desired,
but it's not gonna be as desired because when you know that no matter when, so like kind of like a white Air Force One, they always have white Air Force Ones. If you want one, you can get one. It's typically no big deal. But when it's something like a retro bred Jordan 1 in a black and red, like these come around once every 10 years or so. So if you want it, you got to get it now. So it creates that hype, it creates that demand. So when they do release more pairs of a shoe like that, so like they'll say typically they might release 20,000 of a shoe, but for this one it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be, we're gonna make 40,000. We're gonna double it, and they make the hype about it so much over the past 10 years. They know that when they drop it, when they make the extras, they know they're gonna sell every single one. So it's about making it desired, pretty much. And don't get me wrong, if I could go and buy a shoe, and no matter what shoe I wanted, it was always in stock, that would be great. But I also think a shoe being limited is part of the appeal. That was my original thing when I got into shoes, was I liked that I could obtain a product that you couldn't have. You wanted it, you can't have it, I got it. And I don't give a fuck what it is, whether it be the PlayStation or whatever, like the PlayStation 5, like I had 3-4 PlayStation 5s. Niggas ain't got one. I had 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unnecessary. It's excessive, but I'm happy for me. Like, do better in life, nigga. Like,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And like, I understand that part too. Like, to know that I got guaranteed, I want to go make 40,000, but I got 78,000 people sitting out here waiting for this shoe. I know for a fact 40,000 is gone. I ain't got to worry about it. And y'all go fight over the scraps whenever y'all want them to do. And then I'm going to have another 40,000 waiting for this next shoe. And another 40,000 waiting for the next shoe. So I get it. It's guaranteed no matter what. But
another thing too, though, I also think the Nikes, Jordans, and Yeezys of the world, I think they intentionally like make a product scarce, and then I think they sell their own products on the resale market.
I think so too.
I do too.
I think so too because the resale is so fucking high.
Yeah, because if you can like retail it for 200 and you make like you say 10,000 of them, but then you got like another 10,000 in the back, and you see they going on StockX or whatever for 500 a piece, then yeah, let's boost our fucking profit margin. Let's do that.
There's no way. But that's why I think Nike and all the other big shoe brands that do it, but we talking about Nike right now. I think they all say they want to get rid of the resale market, but they don't. They don't. Like the lady, like we haven't heard anything about the lady whose son was buying up all the. We haven't heard shit.
Right.
They threw that under the rug.
Yeah.
Like they threw that under the fucking.
If I'm StockX, I'm bringing that shit up.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm calling that nigga on the stand.
Hey, we doing a record like, yo, grab Pusha T. Like,
man, for real. ASAP. But yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Speaking on business shit or whatever, and just like how things move from small to big or whatever. Recently there's been this big issue with skincare products and how particularly skincare products for women or whatever, or just feminine hygiene products or whatever, and they'll start off black owned and then they'll get brought out by a bigger company, majority of the time white, and then once it gets brought out, the ingredients change from like being all natural and organic, and it'll change to being like pumped with all these chemicals and all this shit or whatever. Like I'll see if I can find a video or a picture and put it up on the screen. But there's a lady on Twitter showing the comparisons of like the original ingredients from the original bottle or whatever, and then when she brought it again after it got brought, and it's like a whole like 3-4 more sentences on how much on what's actually in this product or whatever. So I think it was a big deal because lately it's like, I think L'Oreal Paris did it once, MAC did it once, and some other big brand. But particularly the most recent one was this thing called the Honey Pot. Apparently it's really popular.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. But you know, I'm not a girl. I don't get skin feminine care products. I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's a big deal right now or whatever. And I just wanted to bring it up because I understand it from like multiple perspectives or whatever. As somebody that's like, as a small business owner or whatever, like everybody dreams of blowing up and selling their brand to a bigger company or whatever.
Right.
Like they got like people don't know, but overseas, FUBU still do numbers. FUBU still do numbers, and the guy that owns FUBU, he brought other small clothing lines or whatever, and they're thriving or whatever. Just because it's not over here don't mean it's not thriving.
Right.
So he's still on, and he's slowly creeping back into the market of in America or whatever. But it's like, I think we all dream of like yeah, I'm gonna blow up, and if somebody come and bring me the right amount of money, then yeah, I'll sell it or whatever. So I understand that aspect of it, and like, 'cause a lot of people are questioning, well, why would she even sell, this product or sell her brand to somebody else? It's like, nigga, they offer me $10 million.
Right.
Like yes, I'm finna sell this whole. You can have the whole thing. Like, take it.
Exactly.
But so I understand that portion, but then also from like somebody who sits on the other side, somewhat, where I could understand why I would change the formula of this product, because I understand shelf life.
Right.
Where if I want to put this in every single Target across the U.S., I have to change the ingredients from so organic to more of the chemical based stuff or whatever, because as we know, dang, what episode was that when she talked about it? But
that was the R Skin, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, if you guys watched one of our old episodes, we had a skincare brand on, and she talked about how they have to store that stuff a certain way, because all that organic stuff, like it's organic, like it's going to fade over a while if you don't store it properly or whatever. So a lot of these big brands, it's in their best interest to change the formula so that this bottle of lotion can sit here on this on the shelf for the next 6 months, and I only got to make this one bottle. Right. I got to make one big batch, and it can sit for 6 months, and then I just collect my money here and there. Where the more organic stuff, you gotta move that shit. Yeah, it got to go. Like, you gotta within a week or whatever, or if not, you gotta freeze it. And then most of the times, people I know, they got they'll bring little refrigerators with them or whatever, or they'll bring big ice boxes to keep it at a certain temperature or whatever. Or even I got some beer butter, or I got some men's body butter from our skin, and when I brought it in person, it was a different texture. And then when I took it home, I didn't store it properly. So I had to even message them hey, what can I do to get it back to that texture? He's like, just do this, and it'll go right back as soon as you do this. I was okay, cool. Did it? It went right back. I've been able to use it, so it's been great. But yeah, it's just like those things people don't really see, but also people don't care. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I get that part too. Where as a consumer, this was made for me.
Right.
And now you're taking it and you're diluting it, or you're changing it to meet the mass market or whatever. Where, and then particularly, they're talking about this product was made for black women, and then now when they change all the chemicals and when they change the ingredients, put all the chemicals in it or whatever, you're now making it so that it's available for everybody. And now what usually happens when it's available for everybody, it's no longer available for me. So I understand all those different perspectives on it, and it's a really, to me, it's an interesting topic just because we get to see like in real time what happens with these black owned businesses, because we get a lot of black owned businesses blowing up nowadays. You know what I mean? And it's just the way things are being changed. Like it's interesting to me as a small business owner and as a consumer. And I think a lot more people should watch it. Should watch things like this, especially things you consume. When it go to food, when it go to any kind of skincare product, hair care product, what you wear, like all of that stuff matters. Like where it's made, how it's made, all of that stuff really, really matters, and it lets you know whether it's made for you and your demographic in mind versus everybody else.
So my whole thing is with when it comes to like the natural versus chemical thing, I feel like it should be an option. Like, I understand the natural option is probably more expensive, it's more labor intensive and everything like that. But for those who are willing to pay extra, I feel like yes, I'm going to let you pay extra to get the product that you desire and the one that works best for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think some business owners may need to take some kind of a excuse me. But I can't even say that, because once I sell it to you, I don't care what you do with it.
Right.
Like, I got my money. Do what you want to do with it, and if it fails after you change it, that's on you. That's not on me. So, I was going to say it needs to be responsible about that stuff, but nah, it's not like it's a shared partnership. No, you brought it from me, and now it's yours. So whatever you decide to do with it, it's on you.
So do you use mostly natural stuff?
I try my best. Yeah.
Is our skin natural?
Yes.
Are you gonna be at the black market?
Yes. Of course they are.
When's the next one?
May 22nd.
What's going on? Tell me about it.
Oh, okay. Segue. Good job.
Yeah.
So
like
yeah, I was thinking later, like towards the end. But
we like 40 minutes in.
Are we? Oh, okay.
I can't even see.
I can't see nothing. I just hit record, man. I can't see. Go ahead. But yeah, so May 22nd is the black market. If you all,
that's 38.
Okay, that's still enough time.
Yeah.
It won't work for what I'm talking about, but whatever. Yeah, so the black market is May 22nd. So far we have 18 vendors. Yeah, so far we have 18 vendors. I may have about 6 more. They still on the fence. But we can say for sure we got over 15 vendors gonna be out there or whatever. It's gonna be amazing. We got food. We got, I think, 3 food vendors, 2 clothing lines, myself and one other person. We have some skincare people that's going to be there. I got a candle vendor. I have a...
Is the cologne nigga gonna be back?
I reached out to him and he did not respond.
I
reached out to him and he did not respond. I have a lady there. I have a young lady there. I think she'll be our youngest. She actually has her own lip gloss line or whatever. Another lady has it's a married couple. They have like purses and accessories or whatever. I brought one from them for India or whatever. It was really cool. It was really cool, really cute. But yeah, we got a wide variety of people coming. So if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, business owner, creator, content creator, if you have a specialty, whether it be marketing, photography, videography, if you're a model, all of this stuff, come out. You can pass out flyers, you can walk around and talk to people. The black market is definitely a place for you if you want to network with people, with like-minded individuals that want to help each other. That's the whole goal for for the black market. So, you know, I call it the black market because it's for black people. But if you're white and you want to come shop, pull up. I have no problem. I accept all forms of payments. So yeah, but this will be really cool. I mean, we have, if you missed this one and you want to be a vendor, I got 3 more coming up. We have one in July, one in June, one in July, one in August. The one in August is actually going to be a book bag giveaway. So we'll start collecting donations for that. For every $10 you give, fills 1 book bag. And the kid gets a book bag, 2 spiral notebooks, a pack of pencils, a pack of paper, and 2 of the 2 pocket folder notebooks or whatever. So they'll get that. And then we're going to try to raise even more money to put masks and hand sanitizers and stuff like that. I also want to reach out to other small business owners or whatever and put their cards in them, or if you sell a certain product, if you make lip gloss, you know what I mean, if you want to donate some lip gloss or whatever to throw in those, just all kind of stuff. So we really trying to make this thing, I want it to feel like not your average pop-up shop, and I think I'm slowly getting to that point. In June and July, in July and August we're gonna have the bounce houses, and we found a DJ. So yeah, we're trying to move it to the point.
You found the DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, who's the DJ?
Found the DJ. I got his card in my book, in my wallet. I'll let you know. But yeah, live DJ, bounce houses. I'm just trying to be as different as possible with the pop-up shop. And I really want to stop calling it a pop-up shop, but I want it to feel more like an event every year, and just add more stuff, do more things for the community to give back to, as well as give the people that's involved more shine. I was also in I got interviewed by Voyage Michigan. Yeah, Voyage Michigan magazine. I was interviewed by them. That was really cool. I'll leave the link to the article somewhere or whatever. You guys check that out. What else? I think that's about it as far as all that stuff goes. But stay on the lookout. May 22nd, this Sunday, from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's when we doing the black market. G go be there.
Yes.
Cleaning shoes. Talk about billboards, man. You never talk about billboards. You never talk about billboards. This is something super creative. Well, maybe you shouldn't, because then somebody go, nah.
Exactly.
Nah, come to the black market
and
ask G about billboards. Yeah. And this will be really cool.
So at the black market, I will be there primarily cleaning shoes. Quick cleans, soap, water, brush, nice, quick upper clean. If your shoe is beat, it's nothing I can really do for you.
Don't bring the old dad beaters.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Can you get these grass things
so I'm gonna be offering it a set price, but what I'm gonna do is, like Bobby was saying about billboards, if you want, you can play a round of billboards with me, and if you win the game of billboards, you get a discount on your shoe cleaning. And if you want to buy the game billboards, you can put an order in, because the game is made to order, because it's expensive to order. Not super expensive, but more than I got.
Right. So,
but it's a nice fun party game. It's a nice casual game. You can play it wherever. I've played it on road trips. I've played it waiting in line. It's a super fun game. It's super easy. It's super simple, and takes you down memory lane. So
we played it with all ages. We played it with my youngest, my nephew. He was 13 now, and my grandma was playing, and she's old. So we played it with all ages, and everybody was able to figure things out. So it's a really really fun game. If y'all want to come check it out, go to his booth and play this game, please. It's really really fun.
Sneaker Cleaning Express.
Yes.
Or is Express Sneaker Cleaning?
Sneaker Cleaning Express. This nigga looking at me for his business. Sneaker Cleaning Express.
For sure.
That's the name of it.
For sure.
But before little serious topic or a little more fun topic?
Oh, I know where you're going to. How long are the each will go be? Because I do want to touch on sports.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sports is the fun topic.
I guess you can do sports last.
Okay, sports last. All right, so we can keep this real light because it is a very serious topic.
Yeah.
But prayers out to everybody and all the families that were affected by the mass shooting in Buffalo, New York.
Bro, my brother's in New York when that shit happened.
Yeah, I remember. You found out that.
I was here. Yeah.
Yeah, you found out.
Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Man,
I really don't know what to say.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say something without saying you don't like white people.
Yeah, like it's really coming down to. It's really boiling down to that.
I know, man.
It's really boiling down.
I mean, I feel like not to be that guy, bro. But I'm saying if you don't participate, you can. You don't have to. But I feel like if we just got the race war done with.
Now I see that so much.
I mean,
we don't stand a chance.
I mean, it depends what kind of warfare we wage it. If we doing it like military style, then no, we do not have a chance. If we do it like Olympic style, yeah, we have a chance.
I don't know, man.
Like, no, because like I said, if it comes to like different kinds of like they trying to take it to like cyber warfare and all this other stuff. Like I said, we just don't we don't stand a chance in the way that, like I said, we're not in the position. Like we are that, like in America, black people are the third world country. Mm-hmm. Like if we were to fight, like we're the third world country. We don't stand a chance. But like I said, if it was a way they could be like, yo, straight up 1-1, shoot the fades or whatever. You know?
Run these hands.
Right. If it was something like that, or it was on some Call of Duty 4v4 kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Winners advance or whatever. I even think we stand a chance there, bro, because we got Chief Keef in them, dog. Like I feel like we stand a chance. But like if it's just straight up, we don't stand a chance. We
gotta do it Naruto Valley of the End style. You choose your strongest, you choose your best fighter, and I'm gonna choose my best fighter, and whoever wins the whole war.
Nah, see, I can't trust it. Like that's like somebody telling you to put it in like LeBron's hands. Like I don't
know. We got some pretty good fighters, yo.
I mean, but like to choose the one.
You gotta choose one.
Like the niggas, like, what if we would have sent Deontay Wilder up there? Them niggas would have put Tyson Fury up there. We'd have been looking bad.
He not. He's from overseas, ain't he?
Huh?
He's from overseas. He don't count.
No.
He don't count. He don't count.
Well, you know the white people. None of white people should count. They all from Europe. What are you talking about? None of them should count.
But anyway, we trying to make light of this because it's such a serious thing.
Bro,
yeah.
old white boy was sick, and they was like, he said, "Did you see the gun?" And they said, "These are your reparations or whatever."
Yeah, he had a bunch of like foul shit written on there. Apparently I didn't know he was Twitch streaming this whole thing, and but is one part of it. I didn't see it, but I was told about it. He's walking through, and he found somebody under the cash register or whatever, and I think it was a sales rep. And it was an old white guy. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he keeps on walking or whatever to find somebody else. Like, that shit is fucking sick, yo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people have been talking about, like, what should we do?
Bro, how did they take him alive?
Because they wanted to.
Bro.
They wanted to.
Bro, that's what pissed me off the most. That these niggas always get out alive, bro. These people are armed and dangerous with bodies. And they get out alive. But niggas do less. And cannot make it, bro.
Niggas be sleeping in their bed.
Bro, niggas be selling CDs and cigarettes, yo.
And we can't, and I don't even want to say that, because, like, women be sleep. Black men be selling CDs and cigarettes. Let me correct that. Like, we can't, we literally die for nothing.
Yeah.
For far less.
And then they trying to blame it on mental illness and COVID. And then in the same thing, they was like the 18-year-old teenager shot the 18-year-old black man or whatever. Like, nigga, what? Like, come on. Like,
it's everything they do is done for a reason, yo. Yeah. It is. So, like, people are saying, you know, what can we do? What should we do? We tired of this. We need to go to war. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro,
I'll tell you. Look. I'll tell you off camera.
I was listening to one person's live yesterday, and they were just bringing up different people, like, to join a live or whatever, and ask them, you know, what should we do? And you know, they were giving like some. It was one guy came up and he was giving some, like, he was retired from the military, so he was giving like some paramilitary advice or whatever, and he was saying, you know, only meet up in person, leave your phone in your car, and, you know, like, so if we were to plan something, like, everybody leave their phone in the car, and make sure you're 100 feet away from your phone, or any kind of electronic device or whatever. Only you carry a pen and paper, and, you know, just little stuff like that to stay away from the prying eye or the prying ear of, you know, the government and all that stuff or whatever. The other lady was like, maybe we can all learn a foreign language and talk to each other, because they were saying like there's no way for black people to organize. So what are the ways we can organize without?
No, I don't want to hear that shit. If the KKK can meet up weekly or whatever the fuck they do, we can too.
Yeah, but when the government listens to the KKK, they don't care about the KKK's conversation. They care about our conversation.
I get you.
So it's, I don't know. My thing is, I'm gonna be straight up honest. No black person wants a war with America. We are outnumbered in every category that matters. We're outnumbered. If you look at the National Guard, there's far more white people in the National Guard than there are black people. If you look at the Army or the Armed Services, there are more of them than there are of us. You look at the police, there are more of them than there are of us. You look at people on the street, regular citizens with guns. There are more white citizens with guns than there are black citizens with guns. Like, we are outnumbered every single way.
My thing is, white people aren't scared. They're scared of black people, but they're not scared of what black people will do, kind of thing. So I just feel like there hasn't been enough repercussion.
Yeah.
Enough, like.
It needs to come down to smacking niggas over the smallest shit.
No, like literally, like, I think it should be like eye for an eye, bro. Somebody has to. Somebody has to. Like, and I'm whoever decided to do it, bro, I think will be heralded as a hero, or whatever.
Yeah, by us.
Yeah, by us, which I think is enough. But I think if it happens enough, it'll put enough fear to make it stop. Because if every time, like, a cop killed a black person, like, on their way to court, a sniper just got him every single time. They couldn't even finish the trial. Innocent, guilty don't matter. Snipe, dead, or whatever. And I feel like if it happened enough on a regular basis, people would stop. So, like, white boy going into court, he got to walk into court at some point, right? Sniped. And I'm telling you, I feel like if it happened enough, it would stop. Like, white people going to go to jail, they're probably going to die. But if the black person dies, they'll be a martyr. And I think the white people don't want black people to be seen as a martyr, because that's what they think with, like, Kyrie or whatever. And but I think, somebody was bought it, bro. Like, I go fund them.
He said, I'll go fund them. Wow. Again, prayers and thoughts and prayers to everybody, man. Is just prepare yourself. Like, message to the black people. Prep yourself for everything. You know, don't stop. Just, I don't even want to say stop going to where people at, because they coming in where we at. But like, and then, like, my thing is like everybody on TikTok has been bringing up, like, yo, you ever notice that they always go into, like, areas where ain't no gangs or whatever? Like, there's no threat levels. You go into, like, movie theaters, schools, hospitals. You go into grocery stores, but you don't go to the hood where people are actually dangerous at. Yeah. Like, you go to somewhere where all the old people at.
They would never take it to the 205.
Right. You don't come to the red zone. You don't go to 7 and Gratiot. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I don't know, man. Again, I just want to touch on that real quick, just not to skim past it. It's such a big thing. Yeah. And, you know, it's important to talk about. Right. Have you ever? Oh no, you don't. See, you miss out on so many gems. There's this funny. I find it funny. It's a funny ad on YouTube.
So I don't get ads.
Yeah, because you don't. He rich over here. He got YouTube Premium. So there's an ad on YouTube that pops up about this is, I guess it's from the perspective of this white guy, And he is like, you worked a long day at work and you come home and now your wife has dinner made for you. You sit down and little, whatever, I think he said like Timmy or something, is like watching something on an iPad. You don't care what he's watching. You just keep about your day. But little do you know, little Timmy is being shown videos about why him being born white is bad. Like, wouldn't you want to control that? And I'm like, and it was like supposed to be anti-critical race theory. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, are y'all serious right now? Mm-hmm. Y'all can't be serious. Like,
niggas be dead ass.
Man, dead ass. Like stripper booty. Like, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. But yeah.
Speaking of stripper booties, Jocelyn coming in June.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Of course my girl going.
Oh, to the cabaret.
Bought them tickets day one.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. I mean, I love strippers. I wouldn't win.
Yeah.
Well, you already touching these sports real fast?
Yeah, we can touch on these sports before we go.
Man, so biggest surprise so far.
Biggest surprise? Well, no, biggest letdown. I didn't say biggest surprise. Biggest letdown. These niggas couldn't win one fucking game. The Nets couldn't win one game.
Not one.
Like,
Celtics shut them niggas out, bro.
Dog.
And they had KD and Kyrie.
So one game, dog.
So they didn't have an excuse.
One game.
Not one.
You couldn't win one game, bro.
And, I mean, so, what do you think? We'll forget them. They bums.
Yeah, on to the next. I ain't.
Who I'm saying, so out of the teams that's left, the four, who do you think is the biggest surprise?
Honestly, it's one of those things where you're consistently good that is like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not surprised by any of these teams, really.
I'm surprised by the Mavericks. I thought the Mavericks was going to lose Game 7.
I was hoping they lose, but I wasn't surprised.
I wanted the Mavericks to win, but I thought they were going to lose.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I've been a big Dirk fan. I've been a Dallas fan or whatever.
Yeah.
So I wanted Dallas to win. I just didn't think they would. I thought the Game 7 guys was just going to go into Chris Paul's favor.
Right now.
But them niggas got blew out by 40. Mm-hmm. Them niggas quit. Them niggas gave up. Mm-hmm. Man, Boban got playing time. Bro, when Boban get on the court, it's over with. It's over with.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised at any of these. I think Dallas go get shot out the gym. They finna get killed. I don't think they have a chance.
I wouldn't say they don't have a chance. I'm just saying they chance not strong because I feel like Memphis had a better chance against Golden State because at least they had Steven Adams. They had bigger bigs. Mm-hmm. Dallas don't have, like, they got Powell, but Powell ain't that big. He about the same size as Looney.
Right.
And Gary Payton ain't gonna be back this series unless it go like 7 games or something like that.
I don't think they gonna need him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they gonna need him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Dog, what do you think about Poole? Poole took a bit of a dip towards the end of that series, though.
I didn't too much watch the Golden State, but yeah, so you got to talk about that.
Man, so Poole, so in games 5 and 6, Poole averaged like 12 points. Mm-hmm. So he didn't show up in them other games, but everybody else did. Game 6, Clay. Did you see the highlights?
No.
Show the highlights. like, dog, you got to. You got a YouTube downloader?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bro, add me in. Game 6, Clay. Look at that shot. Crazy.
I love it. Perfect forward.
Yeah, man, he shoot that thing so quick. He be like, bloop.
It's catch and shoot, man.
It's
catch and fucking shoot.
Man, so with that being said, though, I do think the Warriors are going to win. I think the Warriors are going to win in 6 again. Because I think Luka is just too good. I think Luka's too good. You're not going to sweep Luka. And then if Dinwiddie shoot like how he shot, that nigga shot like 5 for 7 from 3.
Yeah.
And then Jalen Brunson or whatever, he's coming into his own too. He's developing. And I think the Mavericks are a team on the rise. They traded Porzingis. They got draft picks. So they a player away. You know what I'm saying? Mark Cuban is one of them good owners, like you were saying, like they want to win.
Yeah,
they want to win. So Mark Cuban knows how close they are. So I think he's going to go out. He's going to spend money. He's going to grab that big. Like I said, somebody like DeAndre Ayton, because DeAndre Ayton is up for a new contract. And then after him getting blown out the way they did, I don't think Phoenix is going to offer him the max or whatever, because then that means they can't give it to Campaign or Cam Johnson or Booker or whatever they want to do with it. So I think DeAndre Ayton's going to be left out, and I think Dallas is going to be there for him.
Okay.
And I think he's a good fit. I think DeAndre Ayton is a good fit most places because I feel like every team needs like that big dominant center. You know, he's not necessarily like dominant, but he's a nice big center, but he can't shoot. He can shoot a little bit, but he's not a shooter. Right. And I wonder why centers who shoot, even though they're bad on defense, don't get more play. Kind of like Thon Maker. Like Thon Maker was like 7 feet tall and he could shoot, but he couldn't play defense. But I feel like, nigga, you're 7 feet. The rim is 10. Stick your arm up. Like,
well, majority of the time, from what I've seen, with 7-footers like that, outside of like AD, they're normally paired with other great point guards. Mm-hmm. So like, or just ball handlers in general, or ball dominant players. So if you look at like Porzingis and Luka's situation, like Luka was really ball dominant, so he's not going to get up as many shots as you probably should get off, because nigga, I got the ball, I'm Luka. Like, or you look at like you can look at who else would be a good example of a shooting big?
Like I said, Thon Maker. I guess Blake Griffin technically.
Yeah, but he also played with
Anthony Davis, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah. Cat plays with Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell, who he's off and on every now and again. Mm-hmm. And Anthony Edwards not really that ball dominant, but the ball kind of flows through him. Yeah. What's dude's name? It was another guy.
Dirk.
No, because the ball kind of flowed through Dirk. He was their primary option. So so I really wouldn't count him. What's name wasn't a shooting big. DeMarcus Cousins, he was just dominant.
He could shoot.
He could shoot, but he wasn't a shooting big. Yeah, he was just more. I mean, but like you said, Blake Griffin played with Chris Paul, who made sure everybody got the ball. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a catch-22. Like it's really no point of putting a shooting center with somebody who can't move the ball, but it's kind of at their deficit. So you would need somebody like a Rondo to move the ball around, who's not trying to always score. He's just trying to get the ball to the person that needs it.
Well, so my thing with the shooting big is the height to shooting thing, because a lot of teams play small. So like a team like Golden State, they'll play small. They'll let Draymond run it, and then they'll have Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Poole, or whatever, 4 shooters or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, they have to respect all of their shots. So if Draymond decides to drive, or they pick and roll and Draymond decides to drive, they have to come, and it's going to be one-on-one.
Right.
Which is usually what you wanted a lot of the time. So I feel like if you had a taller person and they can shoot, what's the drawback is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not the biggest. I was big on Thon Maker for a while, but
he was a bum for sure.
Yeah.
But
I was big on him for a minute. I was big on Bo, but he got glass ankles, so I ain't worried about him. I just don't think shooting bigs are like. I mean, they look good on paper.
But I'm saying teams are rather to go smaller.
Yeah.
Just because I guess because of defense.
Yeah, and then like that person, the smaller team can get back faster on a missed shot, where a lot of these unfortunately, the oddballs are like the ADs and the Kevin Durant's, where you 7 foot tall, but you can run the floor, or like Giannis, you can shoot, and then if you miss, you can get back with the point guards. You know what I'm saying? You are still pretty fast, where a lot of them, they are not that fast. They fucking clumsy and bumbling fools. so yeah, I think that could be a con possibly. But yeah, Draymond missed it. He already back with Clay.
Yeah, that nigga take off.
Yeah, fuck it, it's already gone. All right, you're back on D. Yeah. So yeah, I can see it, and you were much more valuable getting the shooter's rebound than you are missing the shot and be a liability on defense. So I can see that. if that's it. But I don't know. I'm happy that the Heat are progressing.
Yeah.
Really, really happy the Heat are progressing. I am so upset Chicago didn't make it.
Do you think it was? How much of it do you think stemmed from Lonzo not playing?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's hard for anything to be successful without they starting point guard.
Yeah.
That's why they are starting point guard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully they make some changes, or not even make some changes, because what they were doing was working. Mm-hmm. Everything was working. Like everything was working for them. Mm-hmm. I'm really upset they didn't make it. I'm shocked. Giannis got put out. Mm-hmm. I'm really shocked at that.
Well, they ain't have Middleton, and you can tell they missed him.
I don't.
Middleton is a 20-point per game scorer.
Yeah, but I think I see him the same way I see Tobias Harris.
Oh, because they was Detroit niggas.
No, not even because they were Detroit. Because it's like maybe you're just that valuable to that team. Mm-hmm. Like I don't really see them being valuable anywhere else.
But that doesn't matter because they play for that team. So if you're valuable to that team, mm-hmm. and that team scheme is around you and everything like that, then that's what it is. Because you've seen people like I don't feel like somebody like Draymond would be useful anywhere else. Because Draymond,
I think so.
I don't, because Draymond can't shoot. He can pass. He's not a dribbler. He's not tall.
I think Draymond would be good in like Atlanta. I think Draymond would be good.
He will be good. I mean, he'll be good when he's surrounded by shooters who don't want to dribble. So like I feel like he would be. Well, no, I feel like he'd be good in like Brooklyn.
That's what I'm saying.
Kyrie don't like to. He don't like to point. A lot of point guards want point guard duties. Like when I play point on 2K, like when I play point on 2K, I want my point guard duties. Like I hate when they put me at point guard and then some shooting guard think that they should have been point, and then they want to take the fucking ball up, then we end up losing by 11. I'm like, no, I don't like that.
No, I mean, I can see places where he'll be valuable. Like maybe in that like. It would have to be a team that's similar to Golden State, unfortunately. But I can see him thriving in other places. Yeah. Maybe not to championship level, but
okay. So to end sports real quick, who do you got winning the West?
Out the West, I got Golden State. This will be Golden State Heat.
Okay, Golden State and Heat. Who do you got winning the chip?
Golden State. Yeah, I Golden State winning.
I agree. I got Golden State over Dallas. I actually got Boston over Heat, over Miami. I got Boston over Miami, but I got Golden State over Boston.
Okay.
Anything else you want in this pod on, bro? Any last words?
Yeah, I feel like me and Harden got the same workout regimen. Like, yeah, that was just a straight bust. Yeah. I think Brooklyn should move Ben Simmons.
They just got him.
They should move him ASAP.
What they go? Well,
they should move him.
They gave up so. No, they got a lot.
They got a lot. Yeah, see, they didn't give up. They
got a lot.
They gave up punk ass Paul Millsap or old ass Paul Millsap and punk ass James Harden. They got Seth. They got Seth Drummond and Ben Simmons. Yep. I think they need to move Ben Simmons ASAP.
Where do you think Ben Simmons will go? Where do you think is a good fit for Ben Simmons?
I don't give a fuck where you want to go. I'm going to get me some.
I'm saying, where do you think? I mean, so what's another team you think could use Ben Simmons and will be willing to give something up for him? Is what I'm saying.
I think Atlanta would give something up for Ben Simmons. Yeah, I think Atlanta would give something up. If honestly, if I was Atlanta, I would give some pieces up for Ben Simmons. I would, just to take a little bit of pressure off Trey. Even if it's just a little bit. I would take a little bit of pressure off Trey. I think.
I can see him in Memphis. Memphis ain't got no big contracts.
Yeah, but I think they like their core too much. They like these young guys together too much. They not gonna give nobody up. I don't think they will. And then honestly, I don't think Brooklyn wants anybody from down there. I think they need defense in Brooklyn.
What if they went to Phoenix? What if they went to Phoenix?
For your boy Aiden?
For Aiden. Because business needs to be center any fucking way.
Yeah, but I don't think
he wouldn't play center, but
I don't think.
Oh, him and Chris Paul with class.
I was about to say I don't think that'll work. But you know what? I'm gonna stop talking shit on Chris Paul's name because I've been saying that every time. Like he should not go to Phoenix because he's not gonna work out with Booker. He just go da 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 da. And then they went to the fucking finals that year. And I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up. So maybe they'll find a way to make it work. Maybe they will. Like the ball will be in Ben Simmons' hands less opportunities to get fouled, and if you are fouled, you're literally at the rim for a layup or a dunk. So I don't know. Anything can happen. Whatever. I'm not gonna speak on it.
I think Pistons really need to get up off of Jeremy Grant.
I like Jeremy Grant.
I know you do, boo.
I like Jeremy Grant.
I know you do, but they need to get off of him because I feel they can get more for him than Detroit can get from him. Because Cunningham needs help. We need a point guard.
Yeah.
We don't have one. What if you got Ben Simmons? What if you got Ben Simmons?
No. Nah.
Why not?
Nah. I like the ball flowing through Cade. I don't like they would need a shooter. Like I want Seth if anything. If I want anybody from Brooklyn, I want Seth. Because I want a shooter to be alongside Cade or alongside Sadiq. Mm-hmm. I want somebody that, and he can dribble a little bit, he can play make a little bit too. But I need a catch and shoot person to be there for Cade. And we got Marvin Bagley third too. So I need somebody who can catch and shoot, who can also run the floor or run the offense when Cade is in the game. But that's the only reason why I personally want to get rid of the left hand dude, Killian Hayes. Yeah. That's if he could just catch and shoot better, I would be happy with him. Mm-hmm. I would, but he didn't show that many signs of being able.
But you know what? Detroit always whenever they have good catching shooters, they let them go. Yeah. Like they had Luke Kennard. Mm-hmm. They had I think his name was Kyle Singler or something like that. They like, you can shoot, get the fuck out of here, cuz.
I mean, but at that time when they was getting rid of him, they didn't have anybody to facilitate. Like we had fucking Reggie Jackson with Luke Kennard and all of them. Like Reggie Jackson was trying to be a scoring point guard, where he was not that.
But the thing is, like I said, shooting ages well. So I feel like if I'm especially if I'm a rep at Detroit, if I got a shooter and they doing bad on Detroit, but I know they can shoot, I'm gonna keep them because everybody think you suck. Right. I'm the only nigga who know you can shoot. I see you in practice, so I can give you 10 years for 100,000. Like, right here. Put you in a 360 deal, nigga.
Not the slave, boy.
Yeah. Oh man, Drake got that $400,000 deal.
Who?
Drake.
For what?
You hear about $400 million deal?
Oh yeah.
That's $400 million deal.
Yeah. What Universal, right? Yep. Okay. And what did it encompass? I don't even know what.
It's like I think it's for his catalog. I think it's like his catalog and some like what other movie shit he do. Okay. They was academics was talking about it. He said it's like it's reminiscent of like a 360 but different. Like the way it pay out is different. Okay. So. Okay. And if I'm Drake, I'm not caring about no 360 because I know I'm gonna get that shit back anyway.
Man, what?
Like if you knew nigga number 5, then yeah, that's different.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. Happy for Champagne Poppy, I guess.
Shout out OVO.
Whatever. But yeah,
I've been trying to sell these OVO Jordans for the longest, bro.
How much they going for?
I'm trying to sell them for $4.
All right, well, don't go to StockX. Hit him up directly. Hit his inbox. I think that's it. We touched on sports, music, business, black market, which is business. Yeah. Again, thoughts and prayers to the
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo. Get that man a death sentence. That man, not teenager.
Man, snipe that nigga going into the building, bro.
Black people, get your CCW if you can. Get your CCW. If you are in the open carry state, open carry. If you are concealed carry state, concealed carry. Like, just do what you need to do to arm and protect yourself. And then more importantly, if you can, learn how to garden, grow your own food, do things that'll learn how to do more things to become sustaining. Because anything can happen. The prices of everything is going up.
Oh, no, ain't no baby formula.
Yeah.
I ain't got no baby though.
I don't even want to speak on that because I'm gonna say something that's crazy. But
you gonna say breastfeed, bitch?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But and that's exactly why I'm not gonna touch on this on the Roe versus Wade thing because I'm not a girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all handle that.
I mean, it's okay to be an ally unless you're an enemy.
Look, man. Look, y'all handle that. I stay out of girls' business. Y'all got it. Y'all can handle that.
I mean, if more niggas stay out of girls' business, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah. And R.P. Kevin Samuels. I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I know he was such a controversial figure.
Man.
But you know, to die, I would hate to die on the rise. You know what I mean? Like he kind of blew up overnight over the span of like 2-3 years or whatever at the age of like 50 something. And like you could, every interview he popped up in, he looked more refined and refreshed and like kind of knew what avenue he was going into. And I would just hate to die like with so many plans. Like I would hate that. Whether y'all liked him or hated him,
I loved Kevin Samuels, bro.
I'm not gonna say whether I did or not,
but it was. I feel like he spoke a lot of truths. I feel like I'm not saying he was always spoke. I ain't say he like everything he said was true, but he spoke a lot of truths. What's wrong with that?
I'm not gonna say.
No, what the fuck? You can say if he spoke truths and not if you disagree with him.
I'm not gonna say
what that. This nigga.
I'm gonna be real PC.
What the fuck?
Make that a gif.
Right. What the fuck?
Yeah, whether you loved him or hated him, whether you loved him or hated him, he made you get on the internet and talk about him. So if you go keep hating him, you gotta find somebody that loves him.
So tell me, no, real quick. So it makes sense when he said you got no, you single with 3 kids. Why would a nigga who make over $100,000 want you? What, you got a problem with that?
I don't have a look.
Pick a side, nigga. Pick a side.
I'm picking my side. I'm
picking
my side.
Boo! In the pot, nigga. In the pot.
This is my home. I like my happy home. My girl go see this and.
Oh, she must be anti-Kevin.
My girl go see this.
Miss B anti-Kevin, huh?
I don't think she anti. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna speak for her. I don't know. But like I said, I like my sanctuary. I like my peace. So, you know what I mean. And I think she know where I stand on some of this stuff. But yeah, like I said, whether y'all, a lot of people came got online immediately and started celebrating this man's death.
Oh yeah, that was some bullshit.
Which is like and that's the part that I care about the most. Like
yeah, I didn't like that.
Like y'all celebrate somebody's death, like, and if you truly did not like this man, the best way to make them disappear is to stop talking about him. That's the best way to make anybody disappear. Is stop talking about him. What's the name of that movie? Coco.
Yeah.
Where the
Disney movie.
The little boy.
With the ukulele.
Yeah. Like we see it in the movie. If you stop talking about them, they'll even in the afterlife, their spirit fades away. Like, so if you just shut the fuck up and stop, whether you love them or hate them, trust me. Like, the algorithm is only going to keep showing you stuff to make you react. So if you stop reacting to stuff about Kevin Samuels, it'll eventually just slowly fade away, and you ain't gotta worry about it. But because everybody got opinions like Gmail, so. It's everywhere. Hey man, I used to do this. I never did. But yeah, I think that's it, man. I ain't got nothing else. You got any fun facts or whatever you want to drop on people?
I was trying to think of a fun fact, but I could not.
Okay.
So I got nothing.
I'ma just spin the block and do another one that I've been thinking about for a while. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy.
For real.
Yep. The wise man once said, take chances, make mistakes, get messy. All right, this has been another episode of the Block Talk Podcast. Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, all that Facebook stuff. Tag people.
Oh, you know Facebook getting rid of podcasts? Did you get the email?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, sir.
Where there's a will, there's a way. So, yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Share this with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Help us move some stuff around. Get some stuff popping, hopefully. Hopefully, you know, we can get to the point where we can get some money off of this. And bring more people on and bring more guests. Matter of fact, we need to talk about our next guest, too. We can just figure out what we're going to have and where we're going to have them.
Okay.
But I got one idea for somebody. But, yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it. I holla.